Pacho so be aboko there.
Ya me adom ni ahwe ye ni experience kakra.
Enya easy. Krymi. Na
Yes,
edi Krymi no. Then are you Krymi? Is it a voice or Krymi?
Well, na me pedia it would best suit my brand and the style of music me vocals na. I thought about the French phrase crème de la crème.
Okay.
Which means best of the best. Because I want to be the best me for one of the creams, which means best na me no creamy. Creamy means best.
Okay, so one at the two.
Yeah, I'm the two.
One at the two. Okay. Krymi, o share Jumana say for how long in here?
Oh, I check pa. Meet me I can say professionally around 2011, but I've done music since like from right from 2007-8.
The Krymi ni we he?
Mini wo Kumasi ni Accra.
Oh, okay. Where Asantini?
Yes, meet me I can say me Asantini.
Yeah. Pure.
Me half kakra na nkran kakra so.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. It's Krymi. But you should have aside say ebia also person or share or voice no your style of music no. Was there anything else? Because me who say bia or voice because your voice is very soothing, very smooth.
Thank you. It's a crowd. I've lost my voice until and I was shouting this weekend. Say performance is near. I don't know. I think say my boss back on birthday. I can big shout out.
Oh, you went there?
Yes, Mr. Kandapa and we were just partying and enjoying.
I don't know my voices, but still na.
Still na soothing. Yeah.
Krymi, share what's your baby what's your inspiration? Let me ask you that and send me next question.
I love music because it literally stems from me papa mo time. My father is a huge jazz fan and old school music fan in me listening to a lot of old school music now in as inspiration in the music stems from that side, but getting to understand say I have the vocals and the technical know-how and the desire to be a musician, and it comes from within, loving music and wanting to create music. Creating music is like mediane. It makes me happy. It gives me so much joy, and when I'm in that mood, really, it takes me out of the
world. There's a one say your hobby.
And your hobby, a career.
Passion,
yes,
career.
It's my passion. It's my career. It's everything.
Oh, okay. Na unso bi ohon makaso otonyuma o sha ase no na ne maame mo ntia ase mfama no ye se anyum to sika bi enim ya. Did you have that challenge?
Yes, very well, because Messiah is a civil engineer and me papa no join say na civil engineer na ho kwakoye.
So that's your profession. Ana
me call home school.
But what fanya juma?
Me juma kakra, but that music passion not surpassed in intimidate to hokakra to focus on the music. We will still use it. There be a train in a good time because we share the parable of the talent now. Yeah, man, 5 so use 5.
Yeah, exactly.
Me, I believe that if you have any talent, use all of them. Maybe some time to come, I'll even stem into acting because I love to act too.
Oh, and you would be a very good actor. And then you have the looks. Have you thought about Selbeko into fashion?
Like fashion. I mean, initially, but I'll work on it because I realize music is a subset of a universal set called art, which encompasses of dance, art, fashion, poetry recital, and so many things.
Yeah.
Acting, BBR, if you want to be a musician and you don't understand the bigger set, which is art, I feel say akakakra inti. And this is just me. I don't care about anybody else.
Yeah.
This is just me saying say I need to understand how art is projected in every aspect of art, so that it makes me a better artist.
Krymi, during your leisure time, be a partner pay.
Me show movies. Me boss sports. Me play sports. I love badminton.
Is it game?
Badminton, basketball, tennis. Because my papa is sports coaching, I play almost all the sports except football. Okay. Football, they menya de bakusi.
And Kawi has the football and so.
Menya de bakusi. Me 9 years left. Yeah, but Sunday football be almost me sa.
Na a friend is saying, "Oh, share you to us, no." So most times, you know, be almost me share saying easy. Obi so on my bisa no me share it was smooth because senya wo can say idea I don't wakuma so as a civil engineer crowd what dey no hold you on crowd that means say idea uja to wha any year.
True.
Challenges being anyone for
me share say na easy.
Crowd.
And me, I'll tell you the truth, say I'm not one of them people who would say, "Oh, me shasiana." Somebody to even listen to my song "Cry" was a problem.
Really?
Yes. When I think the first ever song I did is titled "Ba." Only a few people know this song. The time I did that song, just to get somebody to listen to that song was a problem. I did it at Tuntum Studios in Accra. When I finished the song, it's only the people in the studios that had listened to the song. I gave it to my uncle to listen to it. He was like, music be a civil engineer now. And then that same uncle is so proud of me, encouraging me, saying, I should do better. You are there.
You're already there, as a matter of fact.
Indeed, it was difficult. I would say big shout outs to some few people like Nana and Ibrahim. They were that time staying in Boomerang. If you remember I was telling you. They were one of the few people who listened to it first by and encouraged me. But it was dry. Nothing. From 2012, after me service, some contracts, okay. And I left the company, which was Newman Golden Ridge Limited.
Oh.
From that time, and I'm a first song. But from 2013 to 2014, it was tough. Until I went back to Kumasi. We had a family house around Sunset. I used to go to the Sunset Hotel to go and help them. And I met one man called Amanziba Fifi Smith.
Oh, okay.
This man here. And he heard my song once. And he has been a backbone and a support till now.
Wow. Boss, Nyamisha away. Now, has there ever been a time where I say,
oh, there are times
I don't want to go on.
There are times that especially when you are someone like me. I've worked for big companies. I've worked for different companies, from companies who are consultancy firms for big projects like ABP Consult, working as consultancy firm, overseeing China Geo on a big project like Sofo Line Bridge. I've worked for Ajakog Limited. I've worked for Newman's Golden Ridge Limited, both in Hafukenyase and Achima Brim.
Now we are
then you feel like how much is in the right path. But when things started picking up, because everywhere I go, everywhere I've worked, do you know what everybody says?
No.
We love your voice. Why are you here?
So that kind
even
of
my boss,
you,
big shout outs to Mr. Setintiako. He's the operations manager for site services, Newman Golden. He's like, you, every day you are listening to music. Every day you are singing. Everybody loves your voice. What are you doing here? And then he encouraged me. He was like, we're not saying stop doing what you are doing. But when we see talent, we would love to push them. Because we know that if you lose that, ebe how? Because that's your passion. We see it oozing out of you every time, even when you are working. And after 2011, when I went to Stars of the Future, with the likes of...
I think that was where I got to know Krymi.
With the likes of Kaki, Real Adams. That was when I knew I could do this professionally. So already I decided, said, you know what? I'll do the music. But mami vie me school ne ade na wie. Na me hu say at least I have some certificates there.
Exactly.
Which is another talent that I would also push from that side. But this is what I love to do. When I do music, me break into. One man said in a TED talk, or say, the skill you do that when you are suffering, you don't even feel it. When you are tired, you don't feel it. You become so good at it because that is your focus. That is your strength. Your strength is being able to push in your weak times.
Exactly. Your strength is what?
Being able to push in your weak times.
In your weak times. Okay.
when you are weak and you don't want to even
you don't
do
feel
it,
like doing anything,
but you love it so much that
yeah.
you do it. Those are the times you gain some skills that nobody can make, because anybody who is weak at that time and stop will never gain those skills.
Wow.
Into me, these words encourage me more. And when I met Amanzeba, he also encouraged me more. He said, you know what, this industry it looks like it's big but it's small. You can make it big, you can make it small. It's all about your perspective, how you see things. He has forgotten, but that was one of the first things he told me. And he was sitting with Papa and Cry saying, the Onan. They were sitting on the table. Those are the first words
you went to a meeting? When you were meeting?
No, he was having a meeting.
Oh, okay,
and then Maxine introduced me to Sunset. Maxine introduced me to him. And then he said, this world, this industry, it can feel big and it can feel small. It depends on how you project it. If you are humble, if you are nice to everybody, you feel it is big because everybody is pulling their own support for you. But if you don't do that, you become a small speck in it because you push all your weight away. You need to be able to understand how it is.
Yeah.
And it will be tough. Until when it gets tough, I know it's part of the process.
But it's good say I can see say clearly you are able to motivate yourself. Oh my baby embu abemu that easily.
Recently I'm motivated because I've been born in there. And let me tell you why. You see, when you get to the point where everybody knows Krymi, and now you want to push some songs or certain things, and you say info, you don't have the finance or the probably the technical know-how to be able to do that. You feel like, hey, why am I wasting my time? Especially when you want to do big things. You have big creative minds.
WOHO.
You have so it's because you want to do bigger. Oh, yes, you can do your normal stuff. But you want to get bigger. When you see Burna Boy, me who Burna Boy, money Wizkid, money Stone Boy, money Sakwa, those are the levels I want to get to. And these guys are pushing in a lot of effort, a lot of finance, a lot of brains, brains behind it.
Talking about a Burna Boy, Stone Boy, money, have you ever had a push B from people, say an award production team? No.
Yeah.
Any Mami Misa, are you under a record label?
No, I'm not under a record label.
Do you have any interest in
going under a record label? No.
You don't?
No.
Now finances for when paper push you near there.
Yes, you can have a contract, which is me, my dream. Maybe entry into a record label will help some people. But me, my dream is say, I would rather do maybe a subcontract with a label to have maybe a quote unquote label services or certain things that I think the label will be able to do better for me. And that's what you see all the big artists like Wizkid Dems do. They all have subcontracts with the likes of Empire, Nominee, Sony, Nominee Way. But say signing fully to a record label, no, I don't think I would be interested in that.
Okay. This recent and you my boy before bongo sense your boneto sanyum no inspiration na den broken heart be na actual na wood when need abaya bia chia na enka jem sanyum na suit na bibi shechire always the inspiration.
So kind of crunch say bibi shechire no obo.
Okay.
No crying say as musicians we are storytellers.
Oh, okay, so you're telling a story
to be a shechire, no. It could either be a personal experience, it could be a story, it could be even life stories. We pick other stuff from life, from movies, so many things, and we learn some things. You have a lot of stories to tell. It is how you tell the story. The story is, I'm a storyteller, so I told the story from that angle.
From what angle? I want to know what was behind. It sounded like...
It sounded like a personal...
It could be personal, but I said, "Wo can't share or baby, say maybe a sure baby. Then you just or your big girl, no bad girl, no fun dream man. No,
I think
no be assume crime about him. As Ruma Cran has been quite was it not something like that?
I think that is quote and unquote the mark of a storyteller who is good. because he makes you understand the story from his perspective to the point where you can also embody the song and, you know, love it from that angle too.
Obisi me miss out say, are you single?
Me share singlet.
Who singlet are you dating?
I'm not single.
You're not single.
Yes, I'm not single.
Okay, that's good. But Marty, he's
I'm
not
not married, but I'm not single.
Okay, he's not married, but he's
I'm
not single.
Yes.
Okay, any empacho mo kan you taste? Okay. Na yen share onyum ni nyina. Do you have a favorite? No nyina, but if you ho no nim say nyum we die. Enyum we die. You might not want to say it, but ba ku bi be share baby.
Yes, me will be nyum bi.
We no ana fe ya ba. For free.
Eye too crap.
So, nee.
Too. Me bo song bi ho. A friend Adom. Adom ne one of my favorite songs because a song bi na touch me ankasa. Me tro nyum na me ye no.
Utiana atacho.
Song no me release no 2024 yeah. But you tro no 6 years ago. I think I'm 7 years old. Even 6 years ago.
I didn't know how a man that ho a man chesa.
Oh, say that time no. Na me a label ne ejumanti. Ni omo person pushing the agenda ne ade no. That was what it was. But now I felt like it was one of my favorite songs. And when we did the song, me that's Beat God. Yeah, nyum no. Beat God ka say, "Hey, why nyum?" My boy songs be brave, but Sanyum way particular way I hear, no, which is Adomino, one of the favorite songs. And I'm because I said, bro, me nyum no edida.
Yes, so one kasane and you never
me nyum no edida because I just loved the song from my perspective of saying, say, if you see me doing what I can do or do thinking, say, it be special at Dabi, Adom.
Je, Sanyum no, wine dear.
J, a highly spiritual dear.
Highly spiritual.
Yes, but I would say my name is Mr. Drew. We co-own the song.
Okay.
Yes.
Microphone to Omuasins. And I may pay a clarification.
We co-own the song, but the song was written by me.
Okay.
From top to bottom.
Question be our ha maybe but o de yen ko onyum foforo no so. O kirekire me nyina wianam de no awo. A new song no. What's the inspiration?
Inti me pesa me can eno no ho asem but pesa we tie Adom nonsa. I want you to listen to why I love
As a matter
the
of fact, I actually posted our flyer TikTok and I used that on, but I would love I used it. My Emma yetie for no enti Adom maybe I know being teen ye e mun sem ni enti Krymi say it is one of his personal favorite. Ebusia Adom from Krymi.
He like say we always got it plenty wahala. Oh God, we always want to humble. Yeah. If you know me praise what we go there.
Of course, Adom Arakwa. Krymi also way a kind of personal favorite and you want a dana kuma so pa bako. And no. Na me posting I was like Adom na say and so I also say your personal favorite. Na Krymi yen share yes, Ghana say a can't to four still now munya like royalties from Gamru mood where so can be. Yes, so can be. Amba.
Why the cans? I'll see you.
No grabby any. Yes, say at the assembly dear bar or on beer bar could be a defer train and say, Obia the dear
no grabby any.
Oh, yes, sure.
Ukraine,
sir. Now a highly spiritual record label, no, and I'm a uncle. Medru,
Miss.
And you ma ye no that's what you royalty.
Me lawyer say, when Timmy count say, I can neither confirm nor deny.
Any now, yes, apart from Adom, tonight I saw with them far away. Who can say about being so sure when you're here? Is it a far away?
Adom tonight. Far away and I saw them. I released tonight first and name me then say these 4 songs are very easy I executive produced it.
Yes, wow.
Yes,
single-handedly.
Not single-handedly.
Okay.
I have producers who did a lot of stuff for me, including Beat God, Confirm, Anel Beat Worldwide, Gigs Beat. These, but I was the executive producer for all the projects. That's why I'm excited. To the point where I saw them, I am the producer for I saw them.
I saw them. Then I saw them.
And you're not so me them.
Also, no, true. I was young with you, Aonia 95.1 FM. I was a minute Krymi, and I was studio. Na, yeah, one komoka crana feeling for fraud, dear Bano. Media Ayana, I want to fish the good from a human. That's a Krymi before not the no, but such as we Krymi. That's your semi diploma. And you know, baby, I want to edit very soon. Na, Ebia so, assemble community be about your good. And some crime, me say questions be my ye kwan do fufu awie so fast they should ask yes. All right and ye baby ahoma no e dia to no watumi abisa oni Krymi atwetwe enkomo na before ye bia ahoma no e dia tum no baby boy bi o see a friend no ohene redu o se wonwum no ene de pa enti men kan show na ya na wamani shout out
and I redo I mean shall be brave. Big shout outs to you and I really appreciate you too.
Okay we gidi pa say wait ebusia mo amosi mo pe ahwe no so ko Facebook ya dem live e wo honum to me so ko na ko hwe mini Krymi ye wo studio ukwa na wapia share no so ama wafefo nso so atumi enya bi ahwe numbers no ubetumi afre in studio 0556692445 0556692445 answer na no Krymi ye new release no
aso with them
me aso me dem me pe say ochia me onim na asem so na wasumo a intina so dem dia na so dem.
Okay, inti my brothers be challenging me say my mid-tempo songs, my up-tempo songs also, but they've not seen me do an amapiano song.
Okay.
Inti it was a challenge say I should do an amapiano song, and I'll say big shout outs to them, Mr. T, even Confirm Beat was part of it. My boy from UK too, he's part of it. Big shout outs to him and his fiancée. Big shout outs to Ben Abs. Ben Abs was one of the people involved in the project, and I'm challenging me say okay, I should do an amapiano song. Inti I started from scratch, produced it from scratch, wrote it from scratch, and that's why I'm excited about the song.
I saw
them. Inti na make us say beat na first me bo beat na aso boys need them na omo de omo say bobium inti na say I saw them and I'm the here song no
when him kobo ba so dem mama wate Krymi me say Krymi just baby o de men nam no oboa me can say Krymi ediade bi eteme abusua mutie aso with them no what did you hear o say emema no ade bi aso mu dem meti ade bi mu oduo baby ena Krymi o say aso dem enya boys ne padie no even e ho no crampo boys ni pe bibi aso mu dem ade no mu pe mo
na me say enyomo na aso mu dem asano aso mu dem Krymi beat na aso mu dem just say Krymi vocals no so aso bia dem
me nyaya nka me break kasama me kabi ma me wate kabi ma because minim say Krymi de me share ayi ase but then it's a very nice and
thank you
beat no one I
me ba try
that nyina wa now you bo beats
they be na me bo guitars or beat mu
okay.
And I bo guitars and they are both bass and lead guitars. And I've played guitars in a couple of songs.
Yes, our talents does on power.
Wow.
Into way I'm a piano beaty. Wow,
yes, with a man boy. But big shout outs to Obitse Confirm Beat. Confirm na mixing and mastering the man. And Confirm wa boy be a friend of Anel Worldwide. Or also ne boy with log drums no. But me and Mr. be a boy. And I'm excited to say I am the producer and the executive producer for the song.
This particular song.
Nyamia ibi.
Nyamia welcome nadum
Yes,
ti just say nyame waye bi bebre na enwuma ametietie nyina especially this particular one aso dem no ne pese me tie me pese me kuku tie bia music platforms na hodo na hin
Pacho it will be from Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, Deezer, Pandora, Audio Mac, Boomplay, it will be anti be encore out no streaming song na on pushy Krymi music.
Okay. Krymi answer na me pacho gamro utisha o mase.
Once you are a Ghanaian musician, automatically you belong to Ghana music industry.
I don't know if you I know.
And I have a card.
Okay. Into unya royalties.
But they are not the ones that claim royalties for you. Quote and unquote, they are not the main PRO.
Okay.
The main Musica is the Ghanaian way.
Yeah.
But Gamro is the PRO.
The PRO.
Do you get me? Musica is the music Ghanaian music industry.
Yeah.
But Gamro is the PRO. I can tell you for a fact that 90% of your top artists are not signed to a Ghanaian PRO.
Oh. That's the Musica. Gamro, sorry.
90% of your are not signed to a Ghanaian PRO. And it's because a PRO is an independent company who you give them the right to take your royalties for you.
Oh, okay.
Depending on probably whatever is in their agreement.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Which is different from Musica, which is the Ghana music industry. That's for the Ghana music industry. So if you are in Ghana or you're a Ghanaian and you belong to that. But
belong to.
For Gamro, that's a PRO.
Okay.
And then that's a company you decide to go.
Okay.
And you say, yeah, it's automatic.
Automatical.
You have to.
Okay.
And there are several PROs in and across the world. There's BMI, there's ASCAP, there's PRS, there's different PROs that you can decide to be part of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mene wakasa no o kan se enyom eda wakoma so pa.
Yes.
But you felt and thought say as a set or pursue education. I know say nipa bebre more energy nyom ho no. Obu onom na e kan sa no te classroom keke kanyom fechire mami pia school and
na na me kan ho bila. Na me go class. Me go class. Me papa and me dana say my late father, may God rest his soul. He pushed me, say, I was saying VA, HND B-Tech, no. Until we were both HND Civil Engineering and B-Tech, Bachelor of Technology in Civil Engineering. But
I want your advice. I want you to advise people listening to you or pursue music, but school, no, they just want to boycott school now or focus on the music.
It's unfortunate, say. Me misano ni musical school.
Okay.
Misano ni musical school, ni music, your life skills, your social studies, ni R&E.
Yeah.
Inti Becca said there was some level of fundamental from that side. But say obi eka say music inti onko school na me yakakra because this era, if you don't understand music and understand music business, understand how these contractual agreements work and how to benefit from musica. One way I'll be brepa because a man for take advantage. I'm telling you, they will take advantage of your ignorance, and then they would take everything from you. Me pacho. At least say one cock school crana. What are you home? Real secondary school.
Okay.
Say unya opportunity na beko university. You home real university. I am saying this to say there are certain general knowledge that you get from, it doesn't even matter the course you are doing.
Yeah.
They will teach you a bit about business. They will teach you a bit about mathematics. They will teach you certain things. One kasa ubeti media calculate in the future. Doesn't even matter whatever aspect you are doing, whether it's art, whether it's whatever. At least they will teach you some business.
The basic
You need to understand that. Right? Music it was some science and physics background because music deals with wavelength. The sign your friend lambda. You need to understand how wavelength is calculated.
Yeah.
inutina say obi fa Fruity Loops also no cost ni way to 4,800 hertz. Why is he changing it to 4,800 hertz? What is the meaning behind it? What is the resonance between 4,800 and 4,400 hertz? You need to understand it. But me crowd, I'm saying, say you don't even need to go on details, son. Learn the basics of Nyoma. To say how to run a business, how to manage a business. Because as a musician, you're a business.
Yeah.
You're a whole
and
business.
You should be able to know how to manage yourself.
You need to understand. Say you have calculate small mass beer. Usika sem emfa weniso. Emma obi emfa nim dia o nim kakra no emfa nsisi wo. Hono na meka.
Entina futo Krymi e de record ma obi bia any up and coming artist no mo pe obi wo hono ma na ni genyo ho pa o say pursue your education.
Yes.
Or say nyum no anya say nyum no sa or say physics any day.
A detailed.
Science,
physics ka ho.
Be won't be so you need to at least get that basic education.
Un say studio high way. On sa we abobo wo ho no. Embo ho kwa wo.
Debi.
A friend is sound trappers.
Yeah.
Form e na ehye mu no. There's a purpose for it. Near Bowachi no. It is taking the sound your low ends. Near Bokones, there are reasons for that. I don't know, baby, Anna,
and say no.
Because there are speakers here and how the audio will bounce back. There are so many details you understand. But make ready, I'm saying, say, hey, Bia, you don't want to even go into details. Charlie, don't stress yourself. But don't make Obi and funny Nindia Kakrebi and Mrs. and Nunti. Stick to the education. Just fasanim dia ma ho na ka say okay manya hwe kra no metimi running the business metimi calculate mi sika metimi read contract
agreement bia me ne obi be ko na
kan bia ma me ho na maka say okay menya lawyer kra na makenkan ho say ahei wan hwe ya ebeboa me and say emboa me
yeah
sa nyoma basic things no when nya sa nimdie no em free school and as education mo one share because now you have to hire people to do what you cannot do, and however they will do it, good or bad, depends on omo.
Yeah.
When you papa or they will start here, one share na how.
Krymi onko mani me de minya yanka me ma onko aso dem na social media platforms
me pacho all the platforms na Krymi music. Krymi name is spelling Krymi.
Okay.
Krymi. Into Krymi now the music is also into Krymi music on all the platforms.
Or TikTok.
Now
you said new release me and somewhere.
Me pacho 4.
Oh, okay. Now which but a be any one ma the dance challenge be we say me say yeah but now we hear you on sa and I know was
and then me ko who social media on that and
we can say be that challenge you the banner
madam will be say me now left because
sorry
me sako be but me ade bakwa I love about music to say the need encouragement but if you are happy enough to dance to it, dance however you dance to it. I'll be happy to bring a dance challenger. But sawasa. Enjoy, let the music just enjoy. Yes. If you feel it inspires you to say, Adum say, if you think it inspires you, allow the emotions to allow it to inspire you. Maning jinjao na yenyo because obiti baby onim say a divine a bi and as a connection bi na ma obi edru kesi adom ti amete ha ne me see na DJ Kobo I can say me see any Krymi start ejuma enye ne
you know be today
the same time Kobo be testify say there are so many artists also came up around that same time omo nyina wey
ebi mo just enyoma ye pasa
because of adumbi intina obi tell me so me waha inti allow it to inspire you.
Adom is very motivational like utia
exactly
it is
say nyumfofo bi na ma wani gia say far away na ma sa enjoy it
me dey na adom ne aso mi dem
adom ne aso mi dem
was jamming Krymi and I HH and Komodo. Aha, Ionia 95.1 FM. And them live over Facebook. Did you say on Komodo chain? I saw with them pa. Watch her or sending you na. Oko all social media. Oko AM music. Baby, I bet me I download the music. And na. Ubet me any Spotify and any microphone in alcohol. Waiting no watch trends. So all social media platforms. Krymi. Krymi KRYMI. No the music. Aka home enti no follow no na nenwum no atie ne ye na say mama munua be ma no watumi akọ on top baby opese oduru no na watumi eduru no
amafo bebre comparing to the Nigerians say the Nigerians are doing better than us, and technically they are right, and let me explain why.
Okay.
Nigeria in a whole is bigger than us. Inti, say the whole of Lagos, if the population there is bigger than Ghana number, even if Lagos accepts an artist in Nigeria, it is equally as a Ghanaian artist blowing in Ghana. But then again, they have different states and their numbers are huge. Inti, if they are getting that support, it's easy for their industry to get that, to have that leverage. But apart from the leverage, understand that they invest a lot into their projects because they can be say because they are working hand in hand with Abrofone ni Adeno. They understand how the industry works in that aspect, especially in this digital era. Intiama omo akomenim quickly because they've learned how to put their things right in terms of royalties. There are different types of royalties: mechanical, publishing. Are
you saying and I'm saying Ghana has say no? Yen shedan yesanyo manu tutumu endinama.
No, I'm saying that artists now are learning or have learned how these things are
work. It
is up to yen to support,
embrace it.
What I say, to support these projects. Me per se do time be a Krymi betima bosho a stadium, then the whole place will be filled. People would sing to the songs. They would jump to the songs. They would buy the tickets. They would support the artists. You betima Tamsa show na ko London. O2 nice one. We'll have that. And I believe in collaborative work.
Okay.
Because in Pennyforcity Crown Kwajina, inti say nipa ni nyina ka bom na mo supporting nipa ba say okay, ye nyina push Krymi and ye nyina push Ghanaian artists no. I think say we'll go very far.
We will. I know the me know ya adwon ho pa. I say ye pe chire de no. Ye je ba kutum anu an say we gina ho no man ti ya supporting our owner. I'm sure say
on this very note.
Okay.
Let me come in. In as much as a Krymi see, he's not the only Ghanaian artist. And Nigeria, so I mean, it's not Davido and Burna Boy.
Debbie. There are
so many,
They support their own.
Yes,
exactly.
So a group, an artist like Maidens. I mean, there are a bunch of them.
Yes.
And that way hits you, way hits you, way hits you, in the way hits you. You understand it? But yeah, there will be a friend top 3 or top 5.
And your more be uncle.
And your more be uncle.
And I make no.
When it happens, so how do we grow our industry?
Your mentality in a woo.
How do we grow our industry? And the sense will be me. I always say, we see, I blame the quotes, the new quote or new friends face of the media, no. Because DJs now maban Sebio do na the 2000s DJs. What I say, we are on 2000. And you more say at that mature time that's the kind of songs that he's playing. What I say very research be you must say they won't have really music is being used now. What I say to me yes man to say and you na ban and one year bonus and
that nice. See a queer chico and no crano or much mission. What you say? Nobody be a can come with you.
Be a friend of Frafra. You're the Frafra. Or you be on my banner a baby somewhere about 1990. All between the Krymi dear
Afra.
Yeah. Then it brings
drink.
This thing could be done. You understand it? but some of these things na is our system no muntu be hwa enne enwom no se ba on ye born enne man 1 month na yira e bi wa 2 weeks na yira
1 month what can be
and yeah but na can how do we sustain our current crop of songs
nti no futuo ben na wo de be ma yen se ye pese ye nwom ahodo aye bo no esese ejina eni kwan se foforo ya nko an yetie esese ye sansan ye chiko ne ye kokko fadada no futuo ben na ade
yo kasa bi se so utukwase afo a danse ni obededidi o ti ase se me catch her say she has man like the way a Krymi can now back to na man the twemu na me eno de na be
be se Gen Z era
den e be me intimidate afima ba no
na wudie
na me yedi enti se ye be ne sa na me so before say current crop of artists no they need to also do a thorough research.
So they need to be diverse?
No. Yes, that is part of it, but they need to also broaden that scope of writing.
Okay.
Na yen to enjoy no ma opportunity we be appeal to no. Akwara be appeal to that Gen Z for be appeal to omo ni asifo. What but say so that now it will be a package in one. What I say, me ti anum say me te e be early 1990. From there 87, 88, 89, all no the 90s now. I feel that kind of songs and R&B's, I feel them more because I be able to be on them. Whoa, no be team. Or say, hi, you want me to
yeah.
The TNA Sakura. You see, that kind of nostalgia feel is the kind of things that we needed.
Yeah, I get it.
And it's what say Krymi, you might say Adam. I am telling you, the last time we went somewhere, your boss had him, then someone was just crying.
Yeah.
What I say? That is the kind of feel I own. Yeah, penyoma own penimutia. Obe resonate with it. Akwaratia is the same thing.
Yeah.
Abemuatia, babawatia is the same thing. Na ma ya so enyom no atena sia.
Sa nyom no kra ne tena che.
Yes.
Na kunche no.
But me sanso blame mu so mu become because you see you tend
but
to
DJs
you tend to have the foreign taste more than the Ghanaian taste. You understand it? More foreign taste Kobo. Me blame me Kobo. But maybe some blame me
Kobo nkan.
But Ghana too much foreign driven taste.
Yeah, very true.
What I say? Ebi a wotu ahwe ukomu foreign with t-shirt foreign t-shirt foreign
wait when na me paint
foreign you understand it? You see yentume sorry nka so
where's your foreign
where's your foreign team your foreign what I say
no but about radio you see I don't also blame them. Let me explain why.
Okay.
The foreigners have learned how to market better than our local people. Inti say onona ton ama obi atwa. It doesn't mean say who local the and who the new. It only means say ebia no style of marketing no maybe it's working better than Wodian. How do we learn how to market as good as them or even better? So now we also stand in front because say if a Nigerian artist, it doesn't even matter his country of origin.
Oh,
or a musician.
Obey,
if a musician coming from somewhere is marketing with a bigger budget, a bigger, better strategy of marketing, he would. It's by no means would get the attention they are looking for. It doesn't mean say whoever he's getting the attention from doesn't like the local things. It only means say the Pakona all marketing is marketing better than what you are doing. In Tebia, it is also up to us to learn how to market equally as good as them.
Krymi, you've always been saying using this analogy, Coca-Cola, this Coca-Cola.
Exactly.
Right. Obiso Kana sometimes say Discovery. It wasn't as if it wasn't there.
Discovery
it's
just taking off the cover off.
But it is cover. And it's never the one who will take off the cover to lead you to what
I agree.
Yeah. What I say? Me, I've always been saying, I don't want to be tolerated. I want to be celebrated.
Okay.
Until I don't go to places where you tolerate me. I go to places where I feel say I'll be celebrated.
Yeah.
What I say, authority me, I call it
a bedroom, maybe I'm who craft no.
Good, but when you celebrate me and you make me bigger.
Every time you're home,
again,
you're happy.
how do we make our Ghanaian artists bigger? We have to celebrate
them. Yeah.
By celebrating them, no, we have to do it 247. And apart area and you bring Humatiana podium. Say everywhere you pass, no, you have to hear our Ghanaian origin songs.
And into a GHI
we are not saying say. We are not saying say don't play foreign songs.
No.
But again, when you travel even Togo, which Abibia you find home compare Togo. Yeah, they compare America. And then your friends say London, I say for me, Pato, how many of foreign your friends say clubs have you entered in Abuja? What said Ghanaian songs are bargain there? Again, Krymi can say. When the marketing is done properly now, nobody forces you to say buy this.
Exactly.
But again, when you also that conscientize and say media me kro meduane I'll eat my our own grown rice now. Me pacho. That one, no matter what perfume rice is being advertised,
why you're watching
it's being marketed.
Exactly.
You have made up your mind. You have conscientized yourself. Say
this is what you want.
This is what I want, and this is what I stand for.
Yeah.
But what I say in brands, you know, that's how some of them are. Oh, your local brand of rice be my patch with the mfancheme. Your friend EVV rice. I'm telling you. EVV. So wouldn't be that. So that particular rice before. Please go and try that rice. You understand it? What did I say? Me, I ate that rice.
The
No,
marketing.
I don't work for them.
The marketing be bomb. Hey, no, you see, that be what they talk. If the marketing is not good, it doesn't even matter how nutritious the food is. It won't get to the people.
Exactly. It will be covered. Yes.
Exactly. So how do we take off the you have to do the marketing well.
So if we want to do this now, me pacho. This is how I feel. So you people also have to help.
Yes.
You see, you need to place premium.
Yeah.
On some of the things. Right?
Yes.
Send there were free Krymi for interview. You know. I mean, we don't say call us every blessed day.
No.
Yeah. But again, give us that leverage, right? So that's also your event. When you also call us now, we could also say, okay, fine, we're also leveraging you to also say 100%, maybe to my 70%, net 30% free. But what I say, that's what I believe we can all do to help
ourselves,
each other, to grow. If you help me grow, I won't forget you.
Yes, exactly.
That's what I'm saying. How to grow our Ghanaian artists, because you see, Ghana had more investors. Are not here.
There are investors here. I beg to differ.
No, I'm coming.
I beg to differ.
Krymi, listen. The reason why I'm saying investors some money here, in quote, I say they sold cassettes, they sold vinyls, they sold whatever, blah blah blah. And my billionaires and millionaires, how many of them have you even seen and heard again saying, now. That crop of artists maybe a boy and fade it out, right? And let me say it's a new crop of artists. I am holding them two down. You hardly don't see those things. They want you to come and do massa. Come and provide them with girls. Before some of them will say before some of them will say
let me defend them on this.
Okay.
Not entirely, but Shadio.
Yes, I agree with you.
Yes, the timer near tone cassettes and vinyls near these are physical copies. Now music is sold digitally. How do you sell vinyls to them digitally? Those are the questions you have to answer to be able to tell them, okay, this is how you sell digital vinyls. This is how you sell these things. Who say vinyls no? Who be a card next year? Barcode be what? Who scan the barcode? I bet you exact song it is. That barcode currently it is called an SIRC code.
Oh, okay.
It's just a change of name.
No. I'm telling you, how do you acquire that? There's a way to acquire that now digitally to say okay, now this is how you sell it. We are now getting to the point where we are learning how to sell music digitally.
We need more education on that.
Exactly. Yeah. You need to educate them and tell them. You have to have a meeting with them and tell them, boss, I know the time you started. you sold physical copies, and that's how you made money. Now this is how you sell digital copies to make money. So let's see how best we can invest into the artists and sell the digital copies to make money.
Krymi, before me who say you were really concerned be about music industry, that would be your final
yes,
the music industry. Say na hu ne mu odin yade a obi betimi easy say obem obe easily the person can come out, and I feel say bibi wo hono mo esa sempanifo a wo monsa hye people who are helping these artists to get to a level be no feel say omo ye bibi wo hono esa omo hye omo pushi ma. Okay,
I don't like people who are called quote unquote gatekeepers.
All right,
I don't like them because the industry is not for them. The industry is for the musicians.
Okay.
So do not gatekeep a talent or a gift that you didn't give.
Okay.
The only person that can gatekeep that is God.
All right.
Until I don't like those people. But unfortunately, there's a system, and these people are there. Hence why you need to find a way and play along the system. It's about you putting your things together in terms of your team, in terms of understanding how the business is, branding yourself well, doing good music. I remember Amanziba said, say, if you listen to Daddy Lumba Dems and Kujentri Dems, you can compare their sound to Now Beat, which some of them was done by Vodes Tiger.
Yeah.
This guy had proper CLA2A hardcore devices.
Yeah.
He had compressors that were hardcore. How do you beat somebody holding a 1083 this thing, a Neve compressor, and you are using a digital software which was used to emulate that? You won't get the same sound.
If you're able to market yourself well, people will get
put
to know
yourself
you.
in that position, market yourself well, do good products, and then invest into it. Because every business, no matter what, pure water business, obi disika at the tour rubber no, ediska transporting insuo no call ediska tour filters near day and making sure say insuo ni clean. Owie no package and no disika ekoton ye.
Yeah.
What am I say? And these are how you need to be able to explain to whoever that is an investor, say, this is what I need to be able to do the product, so that we can sell and then we'll split in profits. Okay.
Krymi, and I mean, no, actually, common no, and somebody I know approving Yamia Monday, yen some paso, me won some kapa. Now, Minya Bema, Amanziba, right?
Yes.
Yes. Yamisha, what's it? Beginning na me pa mu akasa me ma sign na so no what cool da ben na me frɛ wa besa ba next week me frɛ wa beba
abibi abefɛ bi beba
sao
yes but me pacho mama ne nso ha ya
da bi mo se mo de ne se to da bi abefrɛ mu na ukɔ UK en wonam ha o me ya de bi wa ha ye betwu
ebi abefɛ UK ebi ada e weja gba we
ebi ana
ko so what yo Ain't matter as say a fro no. Why didn't you feel so about?
Mombo and no my
Uni problem.
Mombo my
Uni problem.
I mean anytime any day when you also call us now, we also be
you don't have any problem.
As it's supposed to be.
Amazi ti omo hia gig omo fro what
say mo hia obi ope gig no. Say housewarming birthday party I mean open air party open air event
do you have a number to put on air?
0244 so 626940
okay
0244 62 69 40 me pacho number ya me dey to do me pacho it's a business line. I don't want a situation whereby someone will call
Krymi and Crawford be free.
Then someone will call and say can I talk to Krymi now flash
please I'm in love with
now flash is Krymi around, can I talk to him? Me pacho this is not the number
strictly business.
Me pacho this is strictly business number 0244 62 69 40.
All right. Nyami insha mazibana Krymi so nyami insha say for what je felt so na waba amaye nkomo na ayede de abusia me kan atim so biem Krymi lenyo mo odi abani na say 9 adom aso me dem na two na kan
tonight far away adom
asowudem ni nyina wo se platforms ni nyina kwa obenya bi na watumi eti odo nyamisha wate na ansa na okọ die ba te chire wona yintie asowudem
Onua 95.1 FM. Yeah, Junimo.